Alright, there are hundreds of different Star Wars Battlefront 2 mods that completely overhaul the entire game. But in this video, we're going to go over the top 5 best hero mods for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have the Screen Accurate Mandalorian Luke mod by Jukolop750. This mod adds, as it says, the Mandalorian Accurate Luke, with 2 parts to download separately, hood up and hood down. The reason this mod is number 5 on the list, for me, is because it's a simple mod that touches up on a pre-existing character model, which I really like, and I really think out of all the mods that fixes up character models, this is the best. But also, I can't put it higher because everything else on this list is just so much better. In my number 4 place, I have Jean's Jango Fett mod by Genezyme. This is a fantastic mod that completely overhauls Boba's model with Jango's, which it was really a crime that Jango wasn't even added into Battlefront 2. I mean, he's the original clone. His face is put into the game, but not him for some reason. For a game that was supposed to focus more on the Clone Wars, they couldn't even have the original clone. That's just wrong. This mod is number 4 for me because, unfortunately, it's only playable in the original trilogy maps, which it's not the modder's fault at all, and I'm not blaming anyone, and it can even be fixed with other different mods like the Instant Action Overhaul mod, but it's just a pet peeve of mine, so for that reason, it goes number 4. In the number 3 spot, we have the Mandalorian mod by Claymaver. This is one of the best Mandalorian mods I have ever seen, even though, yeah, it doesn't have the sniper rifle shown in the show. Is that a sniper rifle? I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna keep calling it a sniper rifle. The mod still does a great job of making you feel like you are the Mandalorian. And again, it was a crime they didn't even add the Mandalorian into the game. The first season was out, and extremely popular, while the game was still receiving updates. But it is great to know the modding community is very active, and making all these mods for the game that would have never even been in the game. Coming in at second place is the Ahsoka Tano mod by Nanobuds. Now this may not come as a surprise to you if you know anything about modding Battlefront 2. Nanobuds is one of the best modders on the platform. Any mod they make automatically makes top 3 best mods of any person's ranking. But what really upset me, which again isn't the modder's fault and can easily be fixed with other mods, is that she replaces Rey, meaning she's only accessible in the sequel maps. I know there are lots of talks and plans of Ahsoka being added to Battlefront 2. There are even some voice lines added for other characters interacting with her, but in the end, none of it actually came to the game. But thankfully, we have an amazing modding community that creates these wonderful mods for us fans to enjoy. Before we go into the number 1 on this list, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing for more content like this. I also made a gameplay modding video for Battlefront 2, so if that interests you, go check it out after the video ends. Now, for the number 1 spot, beating every other mod on this list, is the Cal Kestis mod, by a few creators actually: Blue Nade, Cosmic Dreams, Dinvinia, Piano Boy 1764, and the Spartan CV. I don't think I have to explain my reasoning here if you've played the mod. It doesn't replace any original characters. It adds its own character into the game, which is actually insane. I didn't think we'd ever get that, but here we are. Also, one of the action abilities for this character is, instead of just a single-bladed lightsaber, you can turn it into a double-bladed lightsaber. The amount of work and effort and detail that went into this mod is actually insane. And you should really check this mod out if you haven't done so already. There are also lots of additional mods for this game that give him different color lightsabers, wow, I can't talk today, lightsabers like purple, and ones that give him proper movements from the Jedi games. Alright, that's my list. Comment your list down below and have a fantastic rest of your day.